Yes, absolutely, absolutely, my friends. What's going on, everybody? This is Luke Pico with IroncladConfidence.com coming to you guys today, baby. Another amazing video. What's going on, champions? What's crack-a-lackin', dude? I hope you guys are rocking that world, baby, and always transforming that psychology, dude. Because that's what we do on this channel, baby. So check it out, my friends. If you guys are new here to the YouTube channel, you guys on this channel, I straight freestyle, dude. We talk about quantum physics. We talk about mindset. We talk about confidence building. We talk about all things that have to do with sculpting and creating the type of reality that you want to experience, baby. Yeah, buddy. And so if you want to learn about these concepts, you want to learn about how to build confidence, you want to learn how to get comfortable with who you are so you can use self-expression to create your life, then stick around, baby, because today, that's kind of what I want to talk to you about. I want to talk to you about faith in action, baby. I want to talk to you about self-expression and how you can sculpt your identity, sculpt your pattern of beliefs. See, this stuff right here, to a lot of people who ain't really in tune or paying attention to the invisible world, where all the psychology and electromagnetic energy of perception belongs. You understand that? See, anytime you see people, a lot of people say, if you have a lot of ideas and a lot of knowledge, that means you have wisdom. That's not knowledge, baby. That's not wisdom. See, people mistake having a bunch of information as wisdom. True wisdom is faith in action. See, true wisdom is the application of the knowledge that you're given. People can know all day long that they don't want to smoke cigarettes or they don't want to drink alcohol, but guess what? People have been programmed to develop those traits, those habits, those behaviors, right? So guess what, dude? People be living life however they're going to live life, not even knowing that the application of the knowledge is what creates wisdom. It's not just having a bunch of knowledge, dude. And so when we talk about faith in action, faith means that you walk by faith, not by sight. In other words, the visible world that you see in front of you, understand what I'm going to say. Listen what I'm going to say. Listen what I'm going to say. Listen what I'm going to say. I've said it before. It's going to rock your world, dude. For there to be a visible reality, there has to be an invisible reality. Blow your mind, right? Yeah, Luke, we know that already. Sure you do, buddy. You understand that in order to get to the front of the line, you have to start in the back of the line. You understand that in order to get through the front door, you have to walk through the front. You actually have to get up and use action to justify why you're going to move in that direction. You see how amazing that is? That's faith in action, baby. And guess what? You've been doing it your whole life. Your whole life, you've been living your whole dang life, probably not even knowing it, even though you think you know it. And as soon as I say it, you're going to say, oh yeah, I knew that. But see, a lot of people know information when it's brought back to their attention. But unfortunately, a lot of information just gets put away in the filing cabinet of when I get to it or when it's important. You see what I'm saying? And so all day long, every single day since you were a baby, you've been having, when you're a little kid, when you're a baby, you have a bunch of noise, sound waves and frequencies flying over your head. You have to have a higher consciousness, your parents, who can help the lower consciousness, the unaware child, grow and develop skills and mindset. See, that's the thing people miss. And so when you live life, you are in a constant state of pressing that energy into the life that you're creating. You want more success, baby? Guess what? It's going to take consistent action. See, you don't just I don't care how much money you have. You can have all the money in the world. You can have all kinds of wealth in the world to buy anything that you want. But there's a time lapse. Because see, there has to be action put in, consistent action to get to the point where you actually create that breakthrough in your life. And it seems so obvious, but see, here's what I've learned. A lot of people, you guys, the obvious is always put to the side or deflected or ignored or camouflaged or gun smoked or whatever you want to call it. Because people can only handle so much information at one time. What is the things that they're gonna make applicable? A person who can make application in their life, that means they can apply the knowledge, they can apply the psychology, they can apply that discipline, whatever it may be. You could create whatever the hell you want to create in your life if you understand the power of faith in action, if you understand the power of self-expression. There's a lot of people who live life, they're expressing themselves, and I don't mean like walk around and say, oh, hi, and this and that and that. Not necessarily like that. I'm talking about your character, who you believe you are. Because see, what a lot of people do is a person who can't openly just give voice to they're stuck inside their heart. And a lot of people, unfortunately, live life going through life experiences that create frustration or sadness or depression or loss or pain. And what we tend to do as people is we tend to really feel sorry for ourselves when something bad happens. And that's not necessarily bad, but it's not necessarily good. Because if you go too far into the direction of, having pity for yourself constantly, you're going to basically be pretty pitiful. And there has to come a point where you have to get past that pity that you're constantly feeling, because see, what a lot of people don't know is they can get stuck in a victim mindset, where the mind wants to victimize you all the time. It wants to tell you you're broken. It wants to tell you you're not good enough. It wants to tell you all the things that it's focusing on that it thinks about you. And then you hear that inside and feel that inside, and you live life closed. This is how a lot of people get. Over time, it happens gradually. You get closed, you get depressed, you get saddened, you get frustrated, you get angry, you get all these different negative vibes that you ain't necessarily trying to vibe with. And then next thing you know, you're looking at your life thinking, man, my life sucks. This is misery. This is miserable, dude. Yeah, buddy. So guess what? When I do videos, when I freestyle, when I pump a podcast, when I do whatever I do, you gotta understand, baby, I'm releasing all the shit that's stored in my heart. Boosh, just comes out. You're not holding on to it no more. And see, because you're not holding on to whatever that idea is, it's not sitting inside of you, and it's not like eating you up. This is what people do. They allow bad ideas, bad experiences, bad things that happen in their life, eat them up, and they get stuck in their brain, whooping on themselves. Oh, I ain't good enough. I can't do it. Poor me. Victim stamp. Damn, baby. It's some good stuff, man. You just gotta pay attention to and see it. Here's the thing. You go to the gym one time, you put in all that effort for one time. You get all sore and broke down and you're hurt, and you're like, man, and you look in the mirror, you don't see no results. You don't see what's happening. Because see, it's what's behind the scenes that pulls through what's in front of the scenes. So guess what? You go a second day, guess what? You still don't see nothing, but you feel the pain, you sweat your ass off, you did all the work. You go a third day, a fourth day, a week passes, 2 weeks pass. Finally, by week 2 or 3, you start to see little changes in your body. Because this was going on behind the scenes, is what creates what's in front of the scenes. Next thing you know, you're feeling stronger. You're feeling healthier. You're looking better. You're like, dude, that's the point, baby. That's applied application. That's knowledge. And the only way you're going to get to that knowledge is by applying that knowledge. So guess what? You want better health? You got to move in the direction of health. But you have to make consistent, disciplined effort to apply that action, to apply that knowledge over and over and over again. And through repetition, see, repetition, baby, is the mother of skill and the king of mastery. I bet you didn't know that. Rewind, say it again. Repetition, baby, is the mother of skill sets. It is the king of self-mastery, because you can literally program yourself to believe anything. And if you really understand that concept, you can start to develop the character. See, self-expression is your ability to express yourself and communicate effectively. It's not necessarily, and I don't mean being perfect in your words. I'm not talking about all that stuff. I'm talking about, do you feel comfortable with yourself? Because if you're comfortable with yourself, you're going to be expressing that comfortability in your authenticity. That's powerful stuff, man. That's some goody vibes, dude. I used to hang around guys all the time, dude. And I was always the one who's trying to lift people up, because that's just my character. A lot of guys get quiet, get all bummed out and all down on themselves or whatever. Just circumstances, situations. And you come flying in the store You come flying into work and you're all fired up for life. Yeah, what's up, man? This, and that. And next thing you know, man, I can't stand that fool. That fool talks to all this, all, and you know why? Because subconsciously, they're being influenced by a greater energy, a higher power. And that positivity, because they're not used to being on the outside positive, they're used to being stuck on the inside all negative and hush-hush in their emotions and in their psychology and in their terminology and in their communication and all of that. You understand? See, here's the thing. Listen to what I'm gonna say. Listen to what I'm gonna say. Listen to what I'm gonna say. It's gonna rock your world, dude. If you ain't ever heard it before. See, when what you say is out of alignment with the actions you take and the thoughts that you think, that's called dysfunctional thinking. And guess what? Welcome to planet Earth. That every human on Earth has a measure of dysfunctional thinking. But understand something. It's not about you not having it. It's about what are you going to do to improve. Because see, you can say one thing all day. You could talk words all day, but the actions, if you don't have actions to back up, you have no momentum. You haven't even went into second gear. Second gear puts it into action, dude. Boom. Oh, that was a good one there, buddy. That was good, baby. That's what it does. And then you think the thought, you go into third gear. Think it, speak it, act upon it. But if you think it, you say something different, and then you don't act on it, your brain's going this way, your words going that way, and your actions are going this way. So how the hell are you going to be in alignment for success? You see what I'm saying here? Damn, dude. That's why I love doing videos. It's been a minute, dude. It's been like a month or so since I've done a video, but that's what happens when you're in the prison yard, man. That's what happens when you're out on the, the street roads, man. We are the creators of our own life. We are the ones who decide if we can, camp out back with the tent. We are the ones that we get to decide if we want to go build something. We get to be a doctor. We get to get a brain surgeon. We could be a construction worker. We can work on freeways and highways all day long. What do you want to do? You want to be a highway patrol dude. Do you? You want to be a fighter? You want to be first responder? Whatever you want to do, you're going to go in that direction. You know what Luke decided to do? The hell with all this. Went through so much shit growing up. See, when you're going through a lot of dysfunctional family problems when you're young and you have no control over it, and then you have to go to school, they can tell you all day long to get straight A's and B's and all that stuff. It don't matter, dude. Because the truth is if your psychology, it's gonna mess you. You're not even gonna be thinking of school because of all the stuff that goes on in your environment. And so you get stuck feeling all broken and sad. This is how people get. And I was all like, nah, the hell with that. I don't want to keep feeling like that. That's how everyone is. But how do you do the opposite of that? Ding, ding. Personal growth. Personal self-expression. That's why I like to express who I am. And I ain't talking about expressing like, oh, it has to be some big extravaganza show. I'm talking about just who you are. Are you comfortable with who you are? Because when you're comfortable with who you are, you're going to just be cool. You're going to know how to express yourself in a constructive way. A lot of people can express themselves in a self-destructive way. See, in order for there to be construction, there has to be deconstruction. For every single word and thought and idea that exists in the vocabulary of human language, there's an opposite. There's a whole opposite side category of synonyms, which are the opposite. Well, what's that mean, Luke? It means for every positive word, there's a negative word. For every whatever, everything you think. Everything you think. You could do whatever you can create. And you know what's crazy? You're going to do it. And you're also going to notice that as you do it, you're going, see, the only thing about sticking out is that you get criticized, right? And you can allow that criticism and that insecurity of other people and their whatever that is, that's on them, but they try to make you feel some kind of way about it. And you got to be able to see through that. You got to be able to put that into perspective to break the pattern. Because see, you can get stuck in electromagnetic energy patterns that are just not serving you. They're just kind of like, what's the point? And then you get stuck wasting your life, wasting your time, living this way, living that way. Oh, I can't stand that fool. Let me go send their little fucking whatever, their little throat chakra magic, whatever. Get the hell out of here, fool. I ain't talking to you, weakling. Fucking idiots. Anyways, champions, don't let see how the negative tries to move in when you're trying to speak positivity over your life? You got to recognize it for what it is. This is faith in action, dude. I had to break a damn pattern. I'm creating a whole damn offline promotion. It'll work for online too. It'll work for online too, but it's mainly for direct marketing. And so that's what I've been doing, dude, on the side. Well, you know how it goes, right? Faith in action, buddy. You want to learn how to identify with better information? Because what you identify with identifies you. And guess what? Your identification is your definition of life. What's your attitude towards life? Inferiority, a wool, the sky is. You ever notice how my whole life, you know, everything I ever heard my whole life from everyone around me? The sky is falling. The sky is falling. The world is ending. Everything's going to shit. How freaking crazy is that? Why don't everyone start saying, hey, the world is improving. Things are getting better. Everything's good. You see what I'm saying? But I'll tell you why. Because you can say words all day. People can talk positive all day. But if they don't have true heart belief and action behind it, it ain't going to matter. It ain't going to matter. It'll only matter to the person that it matters to. It'll only matter to you. Right? Matter of fact. Welcome to the factory of facts, buddy. Fact or fiction, you get to decide, baby. But that's it, champions. That's all I got for you today. I just wanted to jaw drop some amazing perception, psychology, some understanding, right? Let your light shine, dude. Damn, baby. And that's what I've learned. You could decide to do something positive today that you weren't even deciding to do. You could decide to do something constructive today for your life that you weren't even expecting to do. It all depends on what you want out of life, because I've said it before and I'm going to say it again. What you want out of life wants it from you. You want amazingness out of life? Amazingness wants it from you. Yeah, buddy, baby. It's the way it goes, my friends, but that's it, champions. That's all I got for you guys today. I'm going to try to rock some more videos, dude, more consistent. But, yeah, good stuff, man. Faith in action, buddy. You want more, you got to become more. You got to do more. You got to be more. You see what I'm saying here, dude? So check it out, my friends. If you guys are new here, you guys dig this style of information, you wanna, you know, hear somebody like me just ranting about personal development in life, then consider subscribing, dude. Consider, boom, buddy, hitting that thumbs up button. And hit the little bell notification on there if you want to receive updates when I rock these videos, baby. But I do thank you guys, and I do look forward to talking to you champions again next time, baby. Peace. Yeah, buddy, baby. Get honest with yourself. What you want out of life. You want to apply knowledge? Guess what? You're going to build faith in that direction. Because whatever you focus on, whatever you think about over and over, and whatever you act upon over and over, you attract into your life. Done, baby.